Hey guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, in social media I am seeing a lot of videos where people are describing about mass layoff by Infosys. Somewhere I saw 600, in some videos I saw 700. Of course I don't have the exact figure. So related to this topic I decided to talk in this video. So guys, I have like more than a decade of experience in IT. I have worked across multiple geographies, multiple time zones and big organizations. Okay. So let me tell you one thing guys, layoff in IT, especially during training, is not something new, first of all. Even in my batch, when I was placed, some of my friends, those who got their job placement in Infosys, they were laid off during training itself. I don't know the difference between the pattern then and now, but layoff during Infosys training is not something new. And it's not just about Infosys, it's about many other companies too. I have seen people getting fired in like a very small IT companies too. I don't know if some of them is still exist or not, but yeah, I have seen all that. Anyway, coming to the main point, first of all, it's really disheartening to anyone who has gone through this pain. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I never got any opportunity to sit for an Infosys campus interview because I was placed before Infosys came to my college where I was studying, and I was placed in the first company itself. I was lucky, definitely. No, I must say I was lucky to get the placement in the first company that I went for an interview, and that was the game changing for me. But yes, I have seen these fire. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. So guys, I know how it feels. Like when I got placement, I was like on top of the world. I remember like when I heard the news of my job placement, I was like running in all the directions I could go. I was calling my friends, families, everyone, distributing the news. I bought sweets and I was distributing everywhere. It was a different feeling altogether. And same thing definitely would have happened to those who got selection in Infosys. Okay. Now they got their joining late and then they got this layoff. So definitely they have gone through enormous pain, no doubt. And I can truly understand. Now another point I saw was like they got joining very late. I do understand if joining gets delayed, how bad it feels. Because after college, if like you have celebrated so much that you got selection in a company, and that too in a major IT company, and if you don't get your joining on time, it pains. It pains a lot. I have seen that. This current generation has not seen the recession of 2008-9. I have seen that. I was very lucky that my company where I was placed gave me the joining on time. Like I was like my examination, degree, everything was complete in the month of July, and in the month of October I got the placement in the joining October last. So just 3 months of delay. So more or less it was fine, but still like those 3 months were very painful for me. So I can understand somebody who has gone through for 2 years of pain. But even in my batch, I have seen people because of the recession time joining after like 2 years, 1 year. I have seen all that. So there's nothing new. Okay. Because for IT companies, too many things depend upon the job market and the business they have. Because IT people are highly paid. So if you hire someone and keep them under payroll, you need to have enough resources to fund the salaries. If you cannot, then you cannot sustain. It's not sustainable. Having said that, definitely these freshers have no, nothing to be blamed on them. It's not their fault. But yeah, bad things happen. Now, I don't have any idea about the work culture of Infosys, so I'm not going to comment about that. The only other fact I saw about this is like nowadays they are rejecting more than ever in training. To be honest, to some extent, I do agree to this, that this may happen. It's not something new, because if they have to recruit a certain number of people after training, definitely they will formulate the number or difficulty level for the training examinations based on that. So if such thing is happening, then yeah, I do believe that yeah, it is the case. For those who have been rejected, I would say I can understand your pain, or but it's only you who is going through it. We are not going through it, but we can understand, and we can understand how bad, how, like, it's not just about you, even for your family. Because if, especially for a middle class family, if someone from middle class family gets placement to a top company, their parents, they become happy, right? They distribute sweets. I remember when I got placement, I had called my home. My dad became so happy that he like distributed sweets all across his circle, all my housing colony where I used to live. So same thing would have happened in that cases also. But now, because the job is lost, there is no point regretting about it. Something bad has happened, but that's not the end of the world. To give you some example, okay, I'm not here just to do time pass. If I'm making this video, I'm making with purpose, that don't dishearten yourself. This is probably not something meant for you. Okay, now what you can do now, you need to find out. Definitely keep applying to jobs, look for opportunities. But let me give you example of two that I know from my batchmates, one boy and one girl. Both were laid off during training by Infosys. Okay, my batchmates, my friends, I would say. One was my roommate also in the first year of my college. What he did, like, he felt so bad, but he did not stop his preparation. And around 8 or 9 months later, he managed to crack a government job. And today, he is a well-established employee in the central government of India. He is doing well. Second, she got bank PO job in State Bank of India. She's doing good. I have not spoken to them for years, of course, like, because many years have passed. All have got their own family and other things. But yeah, they did well. So this is just an example. I want to tell you guys that this is not the end of the world. You still have options. You can go for jobs. If you think you can go for higher studies, you can go for higher studies. And keep applying, keep doing well. And just don't go after the big guys. Even go for like small IT companies, small companies of your field, where you can gain some valuable experience. Let me tell you one of the examples. Like, this present generation has not seen those, but I have seen a well-known IT company, Satyam Computers. Probably today, it is acquired by Mahindra, but before that, it was a big IT company, Satyam Computers, right? One of my closest friends got placement, and he was very happy. He was flaunting his job in front of us. He was in a different college. Of course, it was my childhood friend. That what he has achieved. And we were happy, okay, fine. But just before the joining, during 2008 recession, this happened. Satyam Computer wiped out, okay. And definitely he did not get the joining, with various reasons, back and forth. Nothing worked out. Company itself is sold out. So, do you really think the next company is going to honor the job offers? Many complicated things happen. It was not easy, but ultimately what he did. Definitely it was a high recession time, and finding a job was very difficult. So just on a very meager, yes, I'm using the correct word, meager salary, he joined a company of his field. He was in electronics, and he joined something related to that, like a steel company or something that was manufacturing. Yeah, at a very low salary. He used to cry in front of me. Like, I was in TCS and I was making much more than him. Like, for all the expenses, whenever we meet, I used to pay, because he was not able to afford. He used to say that, I can't afford it. I make so low. But you know what, guys? One thing I liked, that he did not break over there. He studied, and I was living in a different city where my joining was, my company was. Many times he came to my place. Why? Because he was to appear for some examinations. Okay, he appeared, and then like he appeared in few government examinations and other. He was not selected, but finally, after gaining valuable experience, he was able to get into one of the major steel companies of India, SR Steel, that's in Gujarat, Surat. And today his package is 15 lakhs per annum. In fact, more than that. This is something he told me a few years back. This is not a topic like someone's salary I ask every day. So of course I cannot tell you exactly how much he is making now. But yeah, he like he's like well settled. He has purchased a property, married with kids. We are in touch. To him I keep like talking to him many times. So these are just some of the stories from my friend circle where I have seen people doing better than they would have done in their original job offers that they got from their college. So I can understand the pain, but don't give up. Keep fighting, because you haven't lost until you keep fighting. Most of you could be from middle class families with tremendous mountain load of responsibilities over your shoulders. But remember guys, time never stops. Good time, bad time, everything goes away. So sooner or later you are going to do better. Remember this, sooner or later you are going to do better. That's it. Go ahead and achieve your dreams, guys. If you want to discuss more about it, if you want to say something more, feel free to message me. Thanks.